What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Tech with Caleb. I'm your host, Caleb. I know it's been a while. Listen, I got married and I have 2 kids, so these videos are pretty sparse, but I'm going to do what I can when I can. But I just turned, I'm not going to tell you my age. I just turned 41. Boom, and for my birthday, my wife got me an Apple Watch. I love it. She loves hers. I got her one for Christmas. You see it right there. And I had to upgrade a few things on it to fit my lifestyle. Now, I know there's a bunch of people out there. Oh, that light just turned off. I don't know if that changed the color grading at all. I know there's a bunch of you out there who have Apple Watches, and people are always looking online for new accessories and what works and what doesn't. My life, I really do need protection for my devices. My wife, my mother-in-law, all my friends, none of them have cases over their devices. I have to have them. My kids get into my stuff. I drop my things all the time. I use them for work. So I had to make sure that I had some sort of protection on my phone, on my Apple Watch. Now, I have the SE 44 millimeter. Okay, I did not go for the 8 just because I don't need it. I'm not going to be spelunking or climbing Mount Everest or anything you see in those commercials that they're doing. So I went ahead with the SE. I like it. The band is a little bit small, and because of that, I have a new band coming in the mail, but because of that, it popped off the other day, and it fell. It didn't cause any damage, but it did jar me a little bit, so I was like, I should probably put something on here to protect it. Now, the large bands are coming in. I'm still going to wear them, but when I work and I move things around, taking car seats in and out of the car with my kids, it gets knocked around, and sometimes that band pops off, and sometimes you may not notice it until you're long gone. So I went ahead and I got myself a case for it. Now, the case is a Hontao rubber, super soft thin, that's what it's called, super thin, soft rubber protective case. It's supposed to be life-proof, but no, it's just silicone and rubber, okay? But the cool thing about it is it actually works. It's a thin layer of rubber protection that goes around your Apple Watch to make sure that when you bump into things and clang into things, because you're really not going to hit the face that much, it's more the sides, that it protects it. If you can see here, I'm looking in the camera lens, if you can see here, boop, you don't really notice it. The body of the watch still looks the same, but you see on the side how it's black, little thin piece of rubber around the edge. It encapsulates the entire body, the housing of the watch. You do have to take the bands off, but it slips right in, boop, right there, and it fits perfectly. You want to make sure you get the right size for your watch. They have different sizes on the website. I'll put the link in the description below. But it's scratch-proof, drop-proof. It's supposed to be, it says it's waterproof, but what does that mean? It's not covering up the watch completely. I think they just mean that water isn't going to damage or dissolve the actual housing for it. But since then, I've been much more confident using my watch, using it as I work. I'm a real estate agent, but I also own a auto detailing business. So I'm in and out of the cars. I can't really get to my phone in my pocket. So I really do need the Apple Watch to be able to communicate with my family and customers without having to stop every 5 minutes and take my phone out of my pocket. But I want to make sure that it is, in fact, in some way, shape, or form life-proof, because I'm using metal objects, I'm using a power scrubber, I'm using a pressure washer. I have a lot of delicate brushes and things like that, but some of those have like horsehair and stuff that can actually scratch it if you're not careful. So this case has really given me a lot of protection over the past few days, and hopefully for a long time, because again, it is a silicone base, and it's going to last for a while. Now, it is only, I believe this was $7.99. The price could change by the time I post this, but again, I'll put the link in the description. And you tell me, what type of case do you use? I also use a little thin, life-protective, life-proof bullet shield on the front of it. That's what it's called. It's called a bullet shield. I don't know. A lot of times they change the names of this stuff, but I'll go ahead and put it in the description. It's just like you would get for your iPhone, a little piece of clear plastic that goes over the top of it to protect it from scratches, dings, scuffs. So I went ahead and put one of those on as well. That was only $6, and it came with 6 of them. It had 16,000 purchases and a 4.5 star reviews. So I pretty much had to go with that one. And the fact that it comes with 6 of it is great because my wife has one, my mother-in-law has one, and then we have 3 backups if we need it. So I suggest if you are going to buy an Apple Watch to go ahead and budget in a couple extra dollars for things like a protective case, a protective shield, and if you have a large wrist, bigger bands. The bands from the Apple website are like $49 to $99. I bought my wife a pack of 6 aftermarket bands for $15. Work perfect. They've been working since she got the watch back in December. I went ahead and bought myself a pack of 6 multicolored. Cost me about $16. I'm gonna put the link in that description as well. Those will come tomorrow, and I'll slap it on and I'll be able to walk around and use it. But you don't really know, especially if you're giving this as a gift, you don't really know if it's gonna fit the person's wrist. It's not something that you think about when you buy it, but it is. I have to go all the way to the end of the strap, and even then, it barely fits. And I don't know if you can see, there's a little indentation in my wrist. It doesn't hurt, but I mean, you know, you take that off at the end of the day, it's like peeling it off your hand. And again, if you hit something kind of hard, it'll pop right off because it's under so much stress. Sorry, I shouldn't be scratching my nose. Because it's under so much stress from the width of the band and the pressure on it. So take that into consideration. Go ahead and check the links below. Click on those products if you like it. Of course, Amazon will suggest other ones if you don't. If you want a rugged case or one of the snap-on ones that clip off, I don't really like those, especially if I'm going to be wearing it all day. I want it to be comfortable, and these are very, very comfortable bands. So I want to make sure that that I don't notice the watch until I actually need it when it's on my wrist. Other than that, I appreciate you guys checking us out as always. Go ahead and leave a like, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. This has been so long, I don't remember how to do it. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Tell me why you didn't like it. Tell me why it sucked. And as always, go ahead and comment and subscribe. Until next time.